content specifications. For mathematics, there are 4 claims. Claim 1 focuses on concepts and procedures. Claim 1 requires students to explain and apply mathematical concepts and interpret and carry out mathematical procedures with precision and fluency. The focus is on content knowledge learned at the grade level being assessed. A variety of item types are used to collect evidence for Claim 1, including selected response, constructed response, and technology-enhanced items and tasks that focus on a particular skill or concept. Content for this claim may also be evaluated at a deeper level with extended response items and performance tasks. Items and tasks have a direct connection to and emphasis on the content domains and clusters of the Common Core State Standards for mathematics. Assessment targets for Claim 1 are based on the cluster-level headings from the Common Core State Standards and take into account ways in which the standards tie supporting clusters to the major work of the grade. For grades 3 through 5, there are 5 categories of assessment targets that are measured, including operations and algebraic thinking, number and operations in base 10, number and operations with fractions, measurement and data, and geometry. Let's look at the progression of knowledge and skills measured for each assessment target across grades 3 through 5. The domain Operations and Algebraic Thinking moves from understanding the meaning of multiplication and division in grade 3 to applying that understanding in grade 4 to writing and interpreting numerical expressions in grade 5. Number and operations in base 10 in grade 3 focuses on using place value and properties of operations to add and subtract whole numbers, multiplying and dividing whole numbers in grade 4, and solving problems with decimals using the 4 operations in grade 5. Number and operations with fractions moves from developing an understanding of fractions as numbers in grade 3 and extending that understanding to equivalent fractions and operations with fractions in grade 4 to solving problems involving the 4 operations in grade 5. Measurement and data in grade 3 focuses on measuring time, liquid volumes, and masses of objects and solving simple one-step word problems. Grade 4 moves to solving problems involving measurement, representing and interpreting data, and understanding angles. Grade 5 focuses on understanding volume and solving problems that involve estimating and measuring volume. Geometry moves from understanding that shapes in different categories may share attributes and recognizing quadrilaterals in grade 3 to classifying shapes based on properties in grade 4. In grade 5, students are expected to be able to graph points on the coordinate plane and understand that attributes belonging to a category of 2-dimensional shapes also belong to all subcategories of that category. Claim 2 focuses on problem solving and requires students to solve a range of complex, well-posed problems in pure and applied mathematics, making productive use of knowledge and problem-solving strategies. Evidence for Claim 2 is elicited through selected response, constructed response, extended response, and technology-enhanced items and tasks that focus on problem solving. Claim 2 items and tasks should require students to construct their own pathway to the solution. Some relevant verbs that identify content clusters and/or standards for Claim 2 include understand, solve, apply, describe, illustrate, interpret, and analyze. Claim 3 focuses on communicating reasoning and requires students to clearly and precisely construct viable arguments to support their own reasoning and to critique the reasoning of others. Evidence for Claim 3 is elicited through constructed response, extended response, and technology-enhanced items and tasks that focus on mathematical reasoning. Relevant verbs that identify content clusters and/or standards for Claim 3 include understand, explain, justify, prove, derive, assess, illustrate, and analyze. Claim 4 focuses on modeling and data analysis and requires students to analyze complex real-world scenarios and construct and use mathematical models to interpret and solve problems. Evidence for Claim 4 is elicited through performance tasks and collections of extended response items that focus on modeling and data analysis. Claim 4 tasks are real-world problems that are complex and may contain insufficient or superfluous data. Tasks generating evidence for Claim 4 in a given grade will draw upon knowledge and skills articulated in the progression of standards up to that grade, with strong emphasis on the major work of the grade. Relevant verbs that identify content clusters and/or standards for Claim 4 include model, construct, compare, investigate, build, interpret, estimate, analyze, summarize, represent, solve, evaluate, extend, and apply. Claims 2, 3, and 4 are aligned to the mathematical practices from the Common Core State Standards for Mathematics and are identical across grade levels. For this reason, the assessment targets for Claims 2, 3, and 4 are not divided into a grade-by-grade description.